That's it. That's all. I throw in the towel. Yeah. Yeah, I surrender. I surrender. It's not even a surrender flag. It's a fishnet and a paper towel. You know, I try to bring you guys the best show I possibly can. You know what? You know what you should do right now? You should like tune out. Go see what Mike Gardner's doing, or go tune into Ryan right now, or Sandem Todd, or Fire Hazard 51. Because you're not going to see anything here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see. I tell you what, I get really, really stressed out when I go out there and I burn about $20 of gas, going further than I've ever gone before. I mean, I practically burned through a set of Michelins today with how far I traveled in search, you know, hunting for video games. And you know what? My father had an expression for it. He said it's called getting skunked. We go fishing, and we wouldn't catch anything. And he'd say, you know what, we got skunked. Well, guess what? Today, it's not a complete skunking, but, you know, it's close. And the whole thing with this show is I always wanted to go out to the garage sales and, I mean, really haul. I mean, do serious hauling. And when it doesn't happen, for me, it's just like, you know, I go into a tailspin. My whole world comes crumbling down. Because I just want to bring you guys the best show I can. So, basically, I went till it's about 2 o'clock now. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's the latest I've ever gone. I was out all night drinking, so I'm home. I got a hangover like you can't even imagine. I haven't eaten anything all morning long. This is the only thing keeping me alive here, are these fucking Gatorades. But we went out there, and you know what? I fought. I fought as hard as I could. I gave it everything I got, and I surrender. I surrender today. So I know I pushed the whole never give up, but I mean, you know, Dirty Harry said it. A man's got to know his limitations. And I discovered my limitations today. So I guess that we're going to chalk it up to this is the nature of the beast when you go garage sailing. I mean, sometimes you come back with stuff. Sometimes, you know, you have a day like today. And, you know, I just hope that the next time that I go out, you know, this will kind of swing around and maybe we'll get twice as much as we normally did. Because, I mean, you know, that's what the numbers, that's how the numbers work out. In general, I mean, we've gone out and basically found something every week so far. So, I mean, the numbers got to work out one way or another. The probability, it's got to work out. But anyway, I found one thing. I found two things, okay? I found two things, okay? Here we go. Okay. The very last garage sale I went to, the guy had a stack of games on the table, a stack of PlayStation 2 games on the table, and every single title was sports except for this one, this particular title. So I was sitting there thinking to myself, okay, they're $1 a game. You know, that's a decent deal. Maybe somebody came through here and took all the good games and left all the sports games behind. But I can't understand why nobody would snatch up this game. Anyhow, I'm thrilled to get it because it's one of my favorite video games of all time, and I never had it for PlayStation 2. I had it for the first PlayStation, and it's Grand Theft Auto Vice City, still in the wrapper. Oh. I got a blistering hangover. Yeah, Vice City, still in the wrapper. It even has a little, you know, goddamn hanger tag on the back that's never been unfolded. So, you know, in my eyes, this is like a really, I
iconic game. I guess for the soundtrack and the style of this game. You know, so to have it all wrapped up like that is pretty neat. So that was, you know, that was the big find for the day. $1. $1. I thought that was an alright deal. Alright, the second thing I got over here. It's in this box here. Second thing, I went to the garage sale, and this is like a little kid out there with his father. I asked him if they had any video games. He goes, "Oh, hey, you know, hey Bobby, run in the house and see what you got for this guy." So anyway, this is something that I generally wouldn't go for, but he only wanted $3 for it. It's a Game Boy Advanced. You know, he handed it to me, and I'm like, Game Boy Advanced. I've never played it before, so I guess I was a little curious about it, and I'm like, all right, what does he want for it? He's gonna want like $10, $15 for the goddamn thing, and he was sitting there, and I was like, you know, what do you want for it? He says, oh, he's like a $3. So I was like, oh, $3. That doesn't seem too bad. It came with the power cord. And I guess what really what caught me, what grabbed me is I turned it on and it fired right up. You know, and I started to monkey around with it a little bit. And I was like, oh, this could be pretty neat. You know, maybe I can, maybe I can play this thing while I'm taking a dump or something, or like before I go to bed at night. And it came with a game. There we go. Pokemon Emerald version. So I don't know. I've never really played this. Hey, it's Juggling Jim. No, I never really played this style of game before. So you know, it came with the damn thing. So I'm gonna give it a shot. So yeah, that's it. That's our $4 day. That's our $4 mega haul. A Game Boy Advanced and that Vice City in the wrapper. So, Bidhead 1000 here. You tuned into the most disappointing video game program on YouTube today, and I gotta get something to eat. I gotta get my energy levels up. You know, I gotta get my attitude positive, and we're gonna do it next week. We're gonna do it next week. We're gonna work extra hard next week. I'm gonna get the motorcycle out there, and we're gonna really pull in a haul. So, all right, we're gonna use drag nets next week. We're gonna drag net next week. So, all right, guys, Bidhead 1000. I'll see you next time.